What's up, Bills Mafia? I got 5 observations from day 1 of Buffalo Bills training camp. But before we get to that, let's get to that intro.
That means that we punched our ticket to go try to win a Super Bowl, and that's it. We got one game at a time, starting at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Love y'all, boys. Love you. Love you. I'll go to war with every single one of you, every game, all right? Love you, 1-7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 It's showtime.
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I am Tommy. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I always forget to tell you what is up, Bills Mafia. Today, I'm going to be doing 5 observations from day 1 of Buffalo Bills training camp. Listen, hey, Josh Allen, they're saying out there that you ain't gonna be anything without Steph.
Okay.
I'm just saying, they're also saying that we're not going to even win the AFC East.
Okay.
Josh, I'm just saying, they're already saying we're going to probably be a 7-8 win team.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Not me, Josh. It's the outside world, the national media, the people that don't really know this team, that don't understand how good this team is and has been. You know, listen, I'm not a big Sean McDermott fan, but the dude gets the job done in the regular season. I will give him his dues. He's gotten this team to the playoffs pretty much every year he's been a head coach here, except for 1 year in 2018, Josh's rookie year. He made it in 2017. He made it in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. 6 of 7. Pretty damn good. And we won the AFC East 4 straight seasons. 4. And they want to dog on us. All of a sudden, we're just washed up. So why? Because we got younger? Why? Because Stephon Diggs left? Makes no sense. We still got some solid vets in place. We still got some solid pieces. And we still got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL on this team. And we got a coach and a coaching staff that has proven they can get this team into the playoffs and win the AFC East. What they haven't proven is in the playoffs. They haven't proven that they can get us deep to a Super Bowl, right? That's where, you know, if you want to throw that debate at me, okay, I get it. But this whole notion that all of a sudden one player leaves, Stephon Diggs, and the team has just fallen off the cliff. And sure, they want to bring up other players like Trey White and Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Love those dudes. But Trey White wasn't Trey White for the last 2 seasons, 3 seasons, right? The injury knocked him out pretty much. I mean, he was okay last year up until he got hurt again. But he wasn't the same Trey. Jordan Poyer's been suffering injuries over the last 2-3 seasons. By the way, I love Jordan Poyer. I didn't even think he played bad last year. I'm not even saying that. I still thought Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer together was still one of the best safety duos in the NFL, even last year. But guys, It is what it is. They were starting to age, starting to get hurt more often. That happens on every football team. Fans act like that don't happen on their team. That their guys stay on their roster forever. Their top guy. That's what the draft is all about. That's why you go through free agency. You got to sometimes, managers, general managers, GMs have to make that tough decision and to move on from certain guys, even if they're captains. And you got to get younger, right? And I feel like the guys they brought in are guys that are more than capable of doing their job and getting this team back into the playoffs and winning the AFC East again for the 5th straight season. But anyways, that's not what I'm here today for. I'm here today to talk about the 5 observations from day 1. And yes, it's a day late, but that's okay. Listen, I can't squeeze all these videos into one day. All right. So let's get to it. By the way, shout out to Bills Wire for creating this article. All right, let's go. Keon starts well with play of the day. It says, per essentially every report in from camp, Coleman was with the first team offense and played well throughout the first training camp session with the Bills. Of all the notes on him, the one that stood out the most was the one that was posted to social media by the team. Considering that, why bother explaining it? You have to go see it for yourself. Here's Coleman's impressive touchdown grab during his first practice. And we can, why not? You want to see it? Gotta mute it, That was impressive. I mean, guy draped all over him, grabbing his jersey, and he still got both feet in for a touchdown. So, yeah, man. Dude looks sharp early on in camp. He's looking sharp. Even day 2, which I went over. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. All right, next up. Big year 2 for Kincaid, and it's going to be. It absolutely is. And there's a pop-up, right? Get it. Good old pop-ups. Let's reduce this a little bit. There we go. If you notice from the clip above, it was a pass in the red zone. The Bills did plenty of that work throughout practice. Like Coleman, another player many are hopeful to see have a huge year is tight end Dalton Kincaid. According to Batavia News, Kincaid went up high and grabbed a touchdown catch for quarterback Josh Allen with safety Taylor Rapp in coverage on one occasion. In general, the team's website noted how Kincaid and Coleman stood out the most. Yeah, man, listen, I don't think that is I don't think that's a surprise by anyone that Kincaid is probably going to lead the team in targets and receptions, probably. That's why we drafted him. That's why we moved up in the draft in the first round of 2023 to draft Dalton Kincaid, because he was one of the, he was the best tight end coming out of college in 2023. And this is a big year for Dalton Kincaid, and Josh and him are already getting a good connection. I felt like they had that last year when Joe Brady took over as OC and started getting him more involved. And I think you'll see a bigger route tree by Dalton Kincaid that really wasn't there year 1. It started opening up a little bit more when Joe Brady took over, but you're going to see that route tree get expanded, right? You're going to see Dalton Kincaid heavily involved in this offensive game plan. So, and Keon Coleman shining early is really, really great to see. And if you notice, we're talking about the red zone there. Red zone has been a struggle, I feel like, for the Buffalo Bills. And that's mainly because we never had these big targets. Josh Allen never had big targets to look for in the red zone. Never really even had a bruiser running back that we do now in Ray Davis. So I feel like red zone this year and goal line situation, short yardage, it's going to be a lot better now that we have a more bigger physical team. Because man, we got bigger on wide receivers, bigger offense, right? The offensive line is a lot bigger than what years past with Osiris Torrance, right? Spencer Brown, like, who's going to, I feel like, have another good year. I'm telling you guys, man, This team, the offense is going to look a little different because it's going to be a lot more physical. And by the way, just because we got bigger receivers doesn't mean we are a slow team. There's a lot of speed on this team that is not talked about. We have a lot of guys running 4.3, 4.4 on this team. So Curtis Samuel, fast as hell, runs like a 4.3, 4.4. Hamler, 4.3 guy. I'm telling you guys, even Chase Claypool, 4.4. Khalil Shakir run a 4.3. He's not slow. I mean, so we got speed. And now we got physical and we got bigger. Like this, I feel like, man, everyone is really underestimating this Buffalo Bills wide receiver group. Really is. They're going to listen. The Buffalo Bills are going to shock a lot of people with this offense. I really, truly believe that. I truly believe that. So all those naysayers, all those people talking about, oh, they lost Stephon Diggs. The Buffalo Bills wide receiver group is like ranked last in their opinion right now, or close to last. Like that, they're going to change their tune once they see this offense, in the regular season under Joe Brady and what everyone can do and what everyone's role can be on this offense, including Curtis Samuel, who, by the way, had a great day 2 of training camp. All right, let's get back to it. DeMar starts, which, man, I still say it's a surprise. Well, now, we didn't see this coming. DeMar Hamlin is your starting safety for now. He took first-team reps, and according to head coach Sean McDermott, he got that job based off of showing up to training camp hungry and due to injury. Free agent signing Mike Edwards dealt with a shoulder injury throughout the spring. He did not partake in practice at minicamp. And because of that, he's currently not the starter, even though McDermott admitted he expects Edwards to be. So I'm still surprised. I do not think, though, that DeMar will be your starting safety week 1. But that goes to show you the work he's putting in, and kudos to DeMar Hamlin, because I had him on the roster bubble. I didn't even have him making the team. The roster, the 53 that is, going into the season. But from everything that I'm reading and everything that I'm seeing, DeMar Hamlin has been balling out. He's been showing up. He wants to make this roster, and he wants to be a starter. So go for it. Push it to the limit, DeMar. I want to see you make this team. And hell, man, if you win that starting job, good for you. All right, next up. Health is great. Yes, it is. And please stay healthy. There's Matt Milano. Aside from Edwards, it was a crystal clear injury report for the Bills to open training camp. Edwards did practice with the second stringers, but 2 starters who were previously battling problems, offensive lineman Spencer Brown, his shoulder, and linebacker Matt Milano, his leg, were full participants at practice. That is good, right? Because as you know, we have had injuries, bad luck with injuries over the last 2-3 seasons. It just never goes right for the Buffalo Bills. And let's hope this year we could stay injury-free. At least our top guys, right? Because it always seems to be our top playmakers have these significant injuries and we lose them for the season. We cannot have that happen again, especially if we really are trying to make a Super Bowl run. These guys have to stay healthy. All right, next up. Kaiir has a chance. In another secondary surprise, former first-round pick Kaiir Elam is getting another shot at starting as training camp kicks off. McDermott noted that the cornerback will rotate between both the first and second team defense. Most presume that Christian Benford would start across from Rasul Douglas at the outside cornerback position on the Buffalo defense. And that could still happen. Whoever does start between the 3 will have earned it. And that is it for that article. Listen, I want Kaiir to succeed. It's a first-round draft pick. I was rooting for the guy since we drafted him, right? You have to. He's a Buffalo Bill. But I really saw the potential, and I still do. It just seems like he's struggled to catch on to McDermott's style defense. And now we have a new DB coach. Maybe that coach can help him a little bit more than our previous coach, the last 2 seasons with Kyer. We'll see what happens. I don't think he'll get that. I don't think he'll win that job over Christian Benford. I think Rasul Douglas and Benford will be your 1 and 2. But we are thin at corner, and Kyer needs to step up and be that other option on the depth chart. If not, we have a problem. We have a problem. We need to go address it in free agency or via trade, whatever we need to do, because you can't go thin into the regular season at corner and safety, by the way, too. Safety is a concern. I like DeMar Hamlin once again, but man, like we got a rookie in Bishop. We don't know what we're going to get from him just quite yet. Edwards, who knows what we're going to get from him? Taylor Rapp is a question mark. He got injured a few times last year. The way he plays, very physical, a little bit out of control at times. He tends to get hurt because of that. I was hoping for Justin Simmons. I have a feeling that Brandon Beane's going to basically just wait this out a little bit during camp, maybe even preseason, and see how things go with that group. If Justin Simmons is still available, I would not be surprised if Brandon Beane goes ahead and signs him for a 1 to 2 year deal. Because, man, the safety position is so important, right? And I love that's one thing we are missing with Poyer and Hyde is that leadership, right? The leadership behind there, how smart they were on the field, knowing where to be all the time. It was just they were getting older and injuries started to pile up. But, problem is right now, who's going to take that role? Rapp? I don't know. Mike Edwards? I don't know. So it does concern me a little bit. I would say corner and safety right now are our main concerns. Though everyone else is saying wide receiver, I don't think that's the case at all. But anyways, guys, you comment below. Tell me what you observed from day one, what stood out the most. And I'll do this tomorrow. I'll have day 2 observations more than likely out tomorrow. So Bills Mafia, I love you. And as always, go Bills. I am out of here. Peace.